What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 113 of the Monday Night Wars Save. I, of course, am exhausted, and joining me, as always, is my trusty compadre, sleep deprived.
How is everyone doing? We are here, WWF Survivor Series 1998. These are the last two shows before we hit 1 year in this fucking save.
Yeah, dude.
And all it took was 114 episodes.
Crazy.
Oh man, look at the enthusiasm coming out of Chad tonight.
Crazy. I'm so tired. It's way past my bedtime.
Alright, let's run the show. Let's get through it quickly. Don't look at any of this. I don't want to spoil anything. And a decent pre-show about Big Boss Man defeats Mark Merrow and Steve Blackman when Big Boss Man wins with a Bubba Slam. Yeah, we're just going to try to quickly get through this show. I don't know why. Let's just, why. Hey, Mosh pins D'Lo, and then D'Lo separates his shoulder. What the fuck happened? Why am I getting so much fucking injuries? Mosh, I swear, if you hurt D'Lo, you're probably getting fired. Jared Briscoe, don't you tell me Mosh hurt him. Thank you.
Don't you tell me Mosh hurt him.
Thank you. And then Brian Lawler somehow gets a win over Brooklyn Brawler thanks to Chad.
With the Tennessee Jam.
Yeah, thanks OBS. High encoding CPU usage. Awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's just book it and see how it comes out. And a problem that had subpar wrestling and non-existent crowd. Hitaka Michinoku pins Mystico in 10:18 with a Michinoku driver number 2. Does that mean it was his second one of the match or the second one of his career? I don't know. Taka makes this number 1 of his defenses. Mystico, even though he showed great performances the last couple weeks, I don't think it was his time for the belt.
No, I think he needs to I think he needs to not be a minor. I think he needs to get his driver's license before he can.
Let's get a beer before you can fucking get a world title.
Let's get your driver's license before we can get you the light heavyweight title.
He's only 15 years old in this spot right now, but hey, he's had some great matches, and him and Norman Smiley could be a good tag team in the future. Then, as is tradition in WWF pay-per-views, we celebrate in the ring afterwards. So Taka does that. We move on to the next match. And about that, decent wrestling and little heat. This was one of the surprise. Al Snow tears his stomach muscle. What in the fucking turd muscle? Oh, he hates this game.
Your already thin roster is dropping like flies.
And about that, decent wrestling and little heat. The Brood pin Snowgun Inc. when Vampiro pins Bargon with a nail in the coffin.
Hit him right in his stomach muscle.
What the fuck? Gerald Briscoe's on top of it.
Briscoe's like, I just want you to know.
And then after picking up the win, the Brood celebrate in the ring. I swear to God, if there's an injury here. Oh, no, there isn't. In a decent match.
And John Stacey breaks his neck.
Pins Bam Bam Bigelow in 12:23, and he rescues Ted DiBiase from probably murder. Bam Bam was going to kill him.
Yay.
Yay, he was going to kill him, Chet says.
I meant, yay, you saved him.
And then after the match, the two celebrate.
And then afterwards, Stasiak kills Ted DiBiase.
And then after the match, Stasiak and Ted DiBiase celebrate in the ring. The match got the angle.
Look at those faces.
Yeah, those are faces of world champions. Alright, move on to the next match. Oh man, I thought this would probably do worse, actually. And a good match. Jeff Jarrett taps out Biff in 15:02 by submission with a figure 4 leg lock. Jeff Jarrett makes this defense number 2 of the European title. Biff getting better at his gimmick. Yeah.
Good on you, Biff.
Biff coming in. I didn't know really what to do with him, so I gave him Jeff Jarrett. And he's performed better than I thought he would.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well.
And
I gotta say, I'm way more entertained with him on your show than I was with my show.
Well, no, he had that fucking hardcore title gimmick. That was funny.
That was good, yeah, that was good.
And then, yeah, Jeff Jarrett celebrates in the ring. Jeff Jarrett's over as fuck, dude.
I don't know how.
Because he's the man.
That's like the most over he's ever been in his life.
Oh, man. We move on to the next match. I think it's Austin Kane right here. Fuck, man, that sucked.
Man, the 78.
Exceptional match. Steve Austin, Kane. 1950, Austin pins Kane.
It's probably because they're both faces.
Couldn't give two shits. I think Kane just had a terrible match, 79.
Oh, that might happen.
Yeah, we move on to the next segment. Steve Austin is celebrating in the ring. Kane, still down. He's hurt, but Austin's getting beer. And then the lights go out, and you start hearing a fucking a ripping effect, a ripping noise, like, and the lights come back on. The ring there's a big hole in it, and then out pops up a little head. I wouldn't say little; it's probably a big head.
Oh no!
The Big Show, Paul White, pops out of the hole.
Oh man!
Out. He chokeslams Steve Austin through the hole. He chokeslams Kane on top of Steve Austin through the hole. Paul Bear runs away like the smart man he is.
Oh no!
Oh no! And Paul White making his mark, making a statement here in WWF. Just probably killing both of our top stars right here. So Paul White, welcome to WWF. We may have lost 43-year-old Vader, big fat piece of shit, but we got 27-year-old Paul White, star. He's gonna be a star. I think I won that deal. And we move on to the next match, which did better than Austin Kane. About that, superb wrestling and good.
It's because they have great chemistry.
Oh wow, Mick Foley at 98. Mick Foley going through an identity crisis. 1 week he's wrestling as Cactus Jack, then Dude Love. Today he's Mick Foley. He pins Farouk.
Tomorrow he'll be Dwight the Clown.
Oh no, Dwight the Clown. A 98 from Mick Foley. Yeah, good match right here. And after the match, he celebrates, of course. We move on to the co-main event of the night. Holy moly, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Match of the night for sure.
I hate how my co-main events are always good, but then my main sucks ass. And an exceptional match, Owen Hart defeats Shawn Michaels in 24-43 with a sharpshooter. And that's it. And Owen Hart taps out Shawn Michaels once again. That'll probably be the end of the rivalry for the two. But good for Owen Hart. Gets a win.
Jesus.
I hear the cops in the background.
The cops are being called because this match was so good. It's a crime.
There we go. And then after the match, he celebrates. Owen Hart looked good. Jim Cornette, weak as fuck, of course. We move on to the main event. Oh, man. This one, I told you. Shit. Ugh. Shane McMahon was the weak link. Let's see. 54. Vince McMahon, limited involvement, does better. Fuck. Alright, well. Good match. Vince and the gang pin, or they win.
They win the Survivor Series tag team match.
They win the Survivor Series tag team match with the eliminations. Shane being eliminated first, and then Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, then Kurt Angle, Edge, Christian, Vince, and then finally Undertaker. So it was Ken and the Undertaker the final two. Oh, actually Triple H was still there. Good for Triple H. So it was Triple H and Shamrock taking out
the Undertaker.
Shane McMahon, really not a wrestler. Should probably never have that again. But yeah, whatever. And then they celebrate after the match. Vince keeps his job. He keeps his job. Shane McMahon.
Shane, you're fired.
He will be fired on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night as the 5 DX members stand over him and do the choppy thing. They do the little suck it thing, and the pyro goes off, a big X. They throw the X over Shane McMahon and his career. And that is the show. An 88.
Man, that one match, Shawn Michaels and Owen Hart saved you.
We know you've come to expect a 95 plus match on a pay-per-view from the WWF at this point.
I feel like it's only from matches that have Owen Hart or Shawn Michaels in it.
Rock and Austin had a 97.
All right.
I think, and then Taker or Triple H and Triple H Mick Foley had a 96 or something. But regardless, This match, I was expecting better from the main event, but Owen Hart and Shawn Michaels saved me. You were right. Let's make some speeches. Pat Patterson, thank you for the pizza.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for injuring all my people.
Shawn Michaels and Owen Hart better get something.
Shawn Michaels and Owen Hart will get... Actually, Mick Foley did a 98. I have to give him something. Okay. There it is. That's the 3. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Sean. And thank you, Mick Foley. That was...
Thank you, Pat.
We'll press next right here. And that was episode blah, 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 blah. What was it? 113?
1-something.
113. We are at World War III. And, yeah. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to WrestleMania 250, which was just 250 subs. Be really cool to see us hit it when we get to this episode. Get it out. And, yeah. World War III. Where we'll see if Chad can somehow struggle and stay alive through it. Literally.
I got you. Don't you worry about me.
All right. Remember, fuck Brandy Rhodes.
Oh no.